Hi. Okay, so I know a lot of my vlogs have kind of been like where I've been traveling on the weekends because I've been like traveling a lot, Like I'm pretty tired. I love traveling and it's like so much fun, but it's pretty exhausting. And I'm doing a lot more than just traveling on the weekends. My classes are here in Rome, obviously. I'm taking 5 classes. One like really doesn't count. And um so I have 2 that are on our campus and 2 that are in the city. And like I've been able to do a lot in the city, Like I feel like I have really seen a lot of Rome, and I was not super confident in like my ability to be getting around Rome. Really up until I came back from spring break. Like when I left for spring break, I still was like, oof, Rome is so big. Like I really don't know it that well. But now I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I when I need to go somewhere, I genuinely know where I'm going. I'm pretty good at taking the buses in the metro. I mean, I absolutely hate the buses. I would much rather just walk because they're gross, they're smelly, and people aren't very nice on them. And they're always late. So I'd rather just walk and take the metro because I love the metro. The metro is the best thing ever. Like it's so reliable, it's so fast and so easy. Um, yeah, so like I am getting a lot more comfortable with the city. I know how to do things, I know how to walk around, I know how to order coffee, I know like what to look for when I want to eat food, if I want to snack, like how to bargain with vendors or like buying stuff. So yeah, so it's like getting a lot better. Obviously, I mean I've been here for like 2.5 months, so I'd hope that would happen to me, but but yeah, it's pretty great. Rome is amazing. It's like such a cool place, and I'm really thankful that my campus is in Rome because there's so much to do here. Like I feel like a lot of the places I travel, like if you were to like be there for 3 months, like maybe there wouldn't be so much to do, but being here only for 3 months in Rome, like there's still gonna be things that like maybe I won't get to do, but I'm gonna do everything I want to do plus more. So like that's really cool. And I think a big thing about that is like my 2 on-site classes. They really help me to see a lot of like big things, but also like there's like cool things that I not probably wouldn't see on my own. So I'm in this Baroque art class, and my professor is some like famous like art historian. I don't know. She's like pretty intense. Her name's Liz Lev. You probably have all heard of her because apparently she's really famous and has her own TED Talk and writes her own books that makes us read them for class. But whatever, she's very intense. But her class is amazing. She's great. She's such a badass. Like she's really cool, and she knows exactly what she's talking about. And it's like going to her class is like such a good way to like go to a museum and go to like these places because she tells you exactly what you're to be looking for. So it's like Baroque painting and sculpture. So we go to like museums and we look at paintings, but we go to churches and we like look at the architecture on the outside and on the inside and like the design of it all. And because of that, I've been to so many churches, and it's so nice because some of these churches like maybe I wouldn't have stumbled upon, or I don't know, some of them are in like weird areas, but since I have class there, like it forced me to go out into these areas that like maybe aren't like the main areas. So I get to like go walk around and see these piazzas and squares and coffee shops and different gelato places and all these different churches. And it's really really awesome. It's a really good class, and it's the best way to look at a museum and a church because there's so much to look at in each one of those places, and she tells you exactly what to look at, what you're looking at, and why it's important to what we're learning. And it's really awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. Like most of these classes are more work than I was expecting, and I mean I wouldn't like not take any of these classes again, but no one really warned us that they were this much work. Like everyone was like, "Oh, you have to take these classes," but like no one said that we were gonna have like hundreds and hundreds of pages of reading every week. I mean, I'm not really doing them, but I mean, it would have been nice to know. So I really only do work for the Baroque because that's like the hardest class. Then I have another class. It's called Caput Mundi, which is like it's kind of like what they call Rome. They call it like Caput Mundi, like the head of the world, because it's like the eternal city and like everything started here or whatever. And that's like we get to go see a lot of like ancient architectural stuff. So like we go to the Roman Forum, the Imperial Forum, Palatine Hill, the Colosseum. We were at yesterday. We were at Castle Angelo, Hadrian's Mausoleum. Where else? Piazza Navona, like all this really cool stuff. And you can like we have like pictures and you get to watch like what it used to look like, how it looks like now, whether like when excavations came about, and like all this really cool stuff. Like it's all about like the Roman Empire, and it's really cool. And it's cool because like it's like a really important part of Rome. It's like how old everything is and how it's still here. And like some of these things, like we went yesterday, I probably wouldn't have gone to. Like I've been to this piazza, Piazza Navona, like so many times. Like my favorite gelato place is like right around the corner from it, so I'm there all the time. But we actually got to go into the museum and see all these excavations of like what this like the stadium looked like during the Roman times, and they actually had like things and like what kind of games they would play there, like videos. There's like this video that showed like the whole layout of it all and like how it looks now compared to how it used to look compared to like a reconstruction model of it. So it's really cool. Like those classes are like really helping me to like get the most out of my time here, and I'm really thankful for that. But in addition to that, I get to do some really cool stuff of my own. So then one of my favorite things that I've done in Rome that I know I'm going to do probably at least 2 more times was in the Villa Borghese. So we got to go into the villa and like go see all the art there, and it was so nice. And I would go again, but it's kind of expensive to go in. And I could just go to the huge gardens there, like huge. Like a few weeks ago, I went with my friends and we rented bikes for like €4 and just rode our bikes around. And it's just like so peaceful, so green, and there's like vendors and musicians, and just people are so happy there riding their bikes. Like you can rent boats, you can rent like a little paddle boat in like the lake there, and just walk around, take a little picnic, go read, and it's just like really really nice. And I know I already have been there 2 times, and I will probably go up another 2 times because it's just so nice, and it's like a little fresh air, a little break from all of the like hecticness of the city, especially right now because Easter is next week, so it's Easter week, and in addition to Easter week, it's already like high season, busy season. So there's so many people here. Like it's kind of annoying. Like so many tour groups, everyone's on vacation here, and everyone's coming for Easter in Rome. I do have tickets to see the Easter Sunday Mass with the Pope, though. I'm going to Stations of the Cross at the Colosseum with Pope Francis. And yeah, so I think Easter week is going to be super awesome in Rome, but it's also going to be like really annoying because there's so many people here already. But whatever. I mean, I did get to see a few weeks ago. Actually, no, in February I did go to one of Pope Francis's Sunday papal addresses. So I got to go and like hear him talk. I don't really know what he said, but he did tell us to have a good lunch. That's how he ended it. And yeah, so I did get to see him, but I want to see him again because I love him so much. But yeah, I'm going to take everything I own with me to Easter Sunday Mass so he can bless it. Everything I own, all my clothes. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, I'm going to bring lots of stuff to get blessed. And then, yeah, and then also a few weeks ago, I did get to climb up the top of St. Peter's, and that was really awesome. It was such a cool view of the city, of like Vatican City and St. Peter's Square, and just the way it all like fits into the city. So it was really nice. And the climb was not as bad as the Duomo in Florence. That was the worst climb of my life. And the Duomo, oh my God, it was horrible. I was scared. It was tiny and dark. It was so funny. I mean, not funny, but kind of funny. But yeah, so like I have been doing a lot in Rome, and classes are going pretty well. They are a little bit harder than expected, but like it's good content, so I can't really complain about it. Like I am learning a lot, and it's very different than like what I normally learn. I'm all science and speech, and here is like all history. It's actually like all history, except they all have history to them. So it's like, it's really nice because I get all my history credits out by learning about stuff that is cool. Not like stupid history that I'd be like taken back at Duquesne, but more like history of like where I am, like, which is, it's really nice. And yeah, I really like it. I love it here. I don't know how I feel about coming home. I mean, it's going to be like a huge adjustment. My wallet wants me to come home. She tells me every day that I need to come home. My wallet does, yeah. But other than that, like I can't stay here forever. And staying in the convent is weird, and the food is not very good here. But the food in Rome is fabulous. Ah, so much pasta, so much pizza. So much gelato. But like, and so much wine. But yeah, I'll probably be ready to come home. I want a salad. You hear that, Mom? I want a big salad when I come home. Yeah, yes, and I want a coney dog. I want chicken fingers. I want American style coffee. Yeah, but yeah, I love it here. But my time is gonna be up soon, which sucks. But I'll be back, and I know I will. So that's the best part. Yeah, but Rome, Rome is the best. But I miss my Bella baby. I gotta come home to my Mrs. Boozy. Hopefully she still remembers who I am. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, so that's it. I'm going to Budapest and Vienna tomorrow, so I'll have another vlog next week about my last weekend of travel, and then I'm planning on taking a few more day trips while I'm here to like places around here. I'm trying to go to places that like are like an hour away, you know, like small cities that are like a cute little day trip, like just a few hours, because I have some time. So hopefully it'll all work out, so I can see as much as I possibly can, make the most of my time here, especially in my last 3 weeks. But yeah, all right. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye.